Happy Thursday, fam. Great to see you again, virtually. So my daughter was playing with our little setup, and I'm gonna need to get it ready for us. Give me a second. How's the sound? If you're on, give me a thumbs up or say I can hear you. I know you can't see me right now, but that's okay. Jai works. What is going on? Thank you. Big Josh, my man. Good to see you, brother. Hey, Kayla. Oh, good. Thank you. Kayla, you can text me. I have my iPad open next to it as well, just because sometimes there's a lag, or there is a lag on the chat feature, in case there's something urgent. Leah, we will move. Hey, Rosa. Michelle, so sweet to see you. You're good. You are on it, Kayla. This is working. As long as you got the little wrench by your name, then you're good to go. Hey, Chelsea. No bear today. No jump claps. Just some cathartic movement. Okay, let's see. I don't like that. Hey, Heather from Denver. San Diego is ready for a lunch C2. I love the woot woots. Nicole, you made it on, my wifey. Hey, Elizabeth. So welcome, friends. We're pouring in. We'll get started in like a minute and a half. You'll just need your mat. It's a C2. We're going to breathe and move. And this practice energetically is designed for, hey, Ange, for healing and for forgiveness. It's been a big week for a lot of us, especially here at the CorePower Nation, as we navigate this pandemic. So I wanted to share some practices and thoughts as we move our body and turn this into a sacred body prayer so that we can move forward with healing. And I think it's important, especially as we move into this next version of who we are, our life, and all of the above. It's just, I don't think that we can move forward without healing and forgiveness first. So I will do my best to offer things that I've learned and picked up along the way as we breathe and move together. And then we'll let it land. This is starting about another minute. Hey, Tim. Lauren Ashley Larson, hello. Nice to see your name again. Seattle, Santa Barbara. This is great. Colin Glenn. Look at you, back. It's good to see you, man. Hope everyone is doing well. Shervin shares peak performance. Welcome, brother. Looks like we got a bunch of people coming on. Angelina just said, Colin! Oh, I'm not going to be on that meeting. Let me dismiss that. Stephen Ryan. The Steve Ryan. Welcome, brother. Thanks for the music. Yeah, it got shorter today. Last week, it was like a 3, and then today it went down to a 1. So the intention is, I'd shave my face, shave my head, so that's the last cut. The next time I cut my hair is not by me, by my sweet friends who actually do it for a living. Christy! Nice to see your face again. Look at all the family jumping on. Okay, 12:02. Hey, Molly, good to see you. All right, friends. I will remove my blue blocking glasses because I don't think I need them for now. Find your yoga mat and begin in a seated position. Again, this class is is really intentional, and it's all classes are, but it's meant for today, for right now. I imagine that all of us are navigating this pandemic differently, and there have been ups and downs and ebbs and flows, and oftentimes the ups and downs are happening in the exact same day. So as this week unfolded, I just wanted to share things that I've learned along the way to help me deal with moments like this, specifically how to heal and stop the war that's happening internally in order to move forward. A lot of times we have big, powerful classes, and sometimes they're more subdued, and then sometimes they just meet you where you're at. So for today's practice, meet yourself where you're at. Start in a seated position. You can cross your legs, or like Sage says, crisscross applesauce, whatever works. And then with a lot of gentleness, with a lot of sweetness, with a lot of tenderness, place your hands upon your heart, both of them. And if you're comfortable doing it, please close your eyes. Bow your chin to your chest in acknowledgement of yourself. And take deep, deep inhales and exhales. Lift and expand your chest, your shoulders. Feel your belly. Exhale, drop your shoulders. Depress your chest. Empty your belly. Do it again. Inhale. Big exhale. One more time like that. Fill up. And let go. Let go. Keep your body in this position. Keep your hands on your heart and your chin to your chest. And find a natural rhythm. Just breathe. Breathe. Crawl inside of yourself and look inside. And in the midst of all of this, ask yourself this one question, and it's okay if the answer doesn't come right now, but just look inside and ask, what needs to be healed for me to move forward? What do I need to heal inside of myself? Where am I not 100%? Where am I off? Where is there pain? Where is there resistance? And it could be physical and or emotional. You just know what you know. You're you. So with your hands cradling your heart gently, let this question start to rumble around your heart, your soul. And it's a moment to get real with yourself. It's a moment to have an honest conversation with your heart and with your soul. And start to deepen your breath. Transition now into your Ujjayi pranayama. Kaylee, give me a thumbs up on the music. How's the volume? As you sit with your eyes closed, drag the air across the back of your throat and heighten the volume of your breath. And with your eyes closed, inhale, reach your hands up, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, bow forward. Inhale, roll up, do it again. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, side bend right, plant your right hand down. Open the entire left side of your body and just gently begin to awaken and stretch. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, go the other way. Plant your left hand down, stretch and reach. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, bring your hands down to your yoga mat. Inhale, lift your gaze and your tailbone while dropping your belly. Exhale, press the earth away around your back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, press and around. Continue to move through some cat-cows. Add your own variation here. Really, truly, in the most real way you can, give yourself permission to get what you need and to breathe and move in a way that feels good. And it's just a couple of breaths. Again, this practice is a little bit different. I'm going to do things in a little bit of a different manner in order to open up the pathways for healing. Find tabletop, please. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press the earth back and away. Hold down dog steady for a beat. Feel the back of your legs begin to stretch. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Stay with me. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee over to the right side. Keep your hands underneath you as a base. Lift your back knee, scoot it back a little bit. Firm up your right quad or your right glute. Inhale, lift your heart, and then very gently, as your body allows you to, shift forward, come down, put your forehead down and breathe. So half pigeon in the beginning, before our body is closed, is very different than how we typically do it in a power vinyasa practice. Yet it is a hallmark of a yin practice, and it's because half pigeon in your power practice is for your muscles. Half pigeon in a yin practice when your muscles are cold are for the connective tissues, the ligaments, the tendons. So what we're tapping into here is something deeper than the outside layer. And if you feel it different, which you should, good. Use your hands to support you. Deepen your Ujjayi pranayama and just pay attention to what comes up. We are going to use the natural intelligence of our body in this body prayer, which is your practice, to unravel and to unfold and to begin this healing process. So please breathe. And as much as you can, notice where you're so tight, notice where you're gripping, notice where you want it to be different than it is, and soften, friends, and stay inside of your breath. Your breath is the anchor. Your breath is what's going to hold this all together for you. It's what's going to get us from where we are today to where we're moving in the future. Breathe. Inhale, press the earth away with your heart. Use your hands. Take your back toe, tuck it, scoot your body forward to give yourself strong support. Squeeze your left quad. Inhale, lift your right leg high, and then shake your right leg, make circles, do what feels good. Let all of that sensation come back. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high, please. Exhale, half pigeon on the left side of your body. Gently place. And we move so intentionally here. Lift your back knee, scoot your leg back, plant your hands down, press, lift your heart. Then inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter, allow yourself to lower to your variation of half pigeon on this side. And breathe, because different things may come up here for you on the left side. We have a male side, a female side. There's lots of different practices in schools that teach us we hold energies, hurts, traumas. We hold our life in different parts of our bodies, and that's okay. Just breathe. And what we're doing here is bringing to light some of the answer to the question of what needs to be healed. What you're doing here in this practice is giving yourself an opportunity to bring it all to light, to move the dense parts of our bodies by going deep. Please keep breathing deeply, friends. Please keep breathing so deep here. Step one of the process of healing is to bring it to the light. And that's all we're doing here. So there's no need to judge it, no need to move it, no need to solve it for now. Just acknowledge it by getting deep into your hips and breathing. Inhale, press the earth away, lift up. Walk your back toe in close like you did before. Inhale, split dog, lift your left leg high. Shake it out, make big circles with your knee. Get into your hip joint. It's the only ball and socket joint in your body. So move it like a ball and socket. Find downward facing dog and shorten your down dog stance. Take your left hand to your right ankle, down dog twist. Drive your right hand into your yoga mat to expand through your right hip and use your left bicep to pull and deepen. Good, release your hand. Down dog twist on the other side. Take your right hand to your left ankle. Use your right bicep. Pull. And get long to the left side of your body. So big hips, big twist right away. Release your hand down in front of you. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Ragdoll, Uttanasana, grab opposite elbows. Hang heavy with your torso. Focus on the tension in and behind your neck. We hold so much of this heaviness, so much of the darkness lives up and around here. So what you'll do is give yourself an opportunity to open that part of your body up. Sway from side to side. Now release your grip. Take your hands behind your head and neck, interlace your fingers, and give yourself a little bit of traction, a little bit of pull. And then let your sway be bigger. And already, some of you, like me when I move through this, the sensations are coming up, which is the second gate in this process, and it's to feel what you're feeling. Then the first two gates are gonna go back and forth. It's to bring it to light and to really deeply, truly feel what you're feeling, friends. Let your hands fall down. Keep your feet where they are or bring them close together. Inhale, come to a standing position. Exhale, Samasthiti. Put your hands at heart center, dip your chin down. And whatever the answer to that question was, hold it here. And or just make the promise to yourself that I will heal. We will heal. I will forgive. I am forgiven. Whatever resonates most with you. Breathe in. Big breath out. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your hands skyward. Exhale, side bend right. Any variation you like. I love to grab my wrists and give a self-assist here. Kick your hips out. Squeeze the right side of your body. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up. Exhale, side bend the other way. Pull your wrist in or any hand variation that works. Whichever you're choosing, kick your hips out and get long, long, long. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach up. Exhale, forward, fold, dive down. Yeah, Cheryl Fox, that's it. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low push-up. Take your time. Be slow. Be intentional. Inhale, up dog. Power through your hands. Expose your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Tuck your toes over and back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shine your heart, kneel. Exhale, high to low. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale, mountain. Go up. Exhale, side bend right. Yeah, Colin, peel it up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, high to low. Move through your version of a vinyasa. So you can always skip the up dog and the down dog. It's your choice. 3 rounds of breath in downward facing dog. And notice how when you just breathe and move, you start to bring these things to light. And it's important. We can't heal it if we can't see it. We can't clean it if it's hidden. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg up and open. Let your leg hang behind you. Take your thumb and point it more towards the top of your mat with your left hand. So externally rotate. Then drop your foot behind you. So wild thing feet. Your left leg is a life side plank. Your right leg is a kickstand. Now, hover your hips down. So eyes on me if you haven't seen this before. Keep your butt like an inch away from the mat. With your right hand, reach behind you. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Good. One more time. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Let's move on. Inhale, split dog. Put your right hand down, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow, squeeze. Inhale, lift your right leg nice and high. Exhale, low lunge, and pause. Take your foot to the upper outside edge. So think runner's lunge. And we'll do that again. If you want to take it again, inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your foot to the upper outside edge of your mat. That's going to be a cleaner cue. With your right hand as the foundation, roll your left foot down. Inhale, side angle. Take your left hand to the back and then forward. So Utthita variation. Continue to lengthen through the side of your body. Reach with your left hand forward. Pull your right heel back. Turn on your hamstring and let's call it the cradle around your pelvis. Big breath in. Exhale, Skandasana, side lunge. Put your left hand down. Crawl to the back of your mat. Bend your left knee. Allow your inner groin and hamstring to stretch all through your front leg. If it feels good to make some shapes here in your body, do it. So there's a lot of grace into our hips today to open this dense part of our body where the pain gets stored. It's stored here and here. We don't unwind at all, my sweet friends. Take your gaze to the front of the room. Plant your hands down. Inhale, low lunge twist. I like to walk my hands up and reach your right hand to the sky. Firm up your pelvis. There we go. Exhale, low lunge. Just drop your right hand. Inhale, crescent lunge, straight up. Hold this shape and breathe. So notice we've already created space in and around the middle of our body. Can you inch your left foot back to give you even more depth? Inhale. Exhale, take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Inhale, puff up your chest, look up, hold, and breathe. Power your fists down in order to open your heart. And turn on your left foot. So this is just so us, just strong yet vulnerable. Can you pull your fists down, gaze up a little more, inhale. Exhale, humble crescent, come forward. Reach your hands up and over to stretch through your shoulders. You can get your chest out of the way of your thigh. So bow down, bow down. Release your grip, look forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. You can slide your left foot up the back of the mat if that supports you, and come up to stand. One-legged mountain. Exhale, standing figure four. Hands at heart center. Shift back and down. So second round now, their body's a little bit warmer. To get into your hips, it's external rotation. Drive your left knee down to the ground, shift your butt back, get low. Get low. But it's more about breathing and feeling. And notice where you're holding on. Can you give yourself permission to get softer, to let go? Earlier I said it, to feel the feels. In order to heal it, you must feel it. It's one of those natural laws of the universe. You can't hide it, you can't numb it away. Not Xanax, not alcohol, not anything else you do. Feel it, let the process move through you. Inhale, one-legged mountain, come up. Exhale, open-hearted crescent lunge. Step your left leg back. I'll give you the front visual. Take your elbows by the side and lean back. So just peel your heart open. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Burst your heart forward. Inhale, crescent. Just lift your palms. Make them touch. Take your gaze up. Exhale, high to low. Take your hands down. Move through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Open it. Let it hang for a bit. Externally rotate your right hand just a little. So your pointer finger, index, is reaching forward. Exhale, wild thing. Strong foundation. Now drop your hips, reach back, and we go through 3 rounds of breath. Lift and lower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Here's the change. Inhale, split dog. Put your left hand down, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bring your left knee to the inside right elbow. It's just a beat. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, wide runner's lunge. Bring your left foot to the upper outside edge of your yoga mat. Spin your heel down. Inhale, Utthita, extended side angle. Take your top hand back and up. So make a circle motion. If you want to see that again, just right hand reaches back and then up. Get your chin and your nose right into your armpit. You can use your left hand to press against the inside of your left knee just to start to spin your heart open. Good, breathe in. Exhale, Skandasana, straighten your left leg and flow to the back. So now we're facing other side, open the inner groin. Right, these big tight muscles, these big tight connections, can we bring enough heat and light to bring it to the surface? And I learned that such a long time ago that the pains of the past, they need to be brought to the light in order to be processed. And it could be from years and years ago, or it could be from a couple days ago. It doesn't matter. Breathe. Look to the front of your mat. Inhale, low lunge twist. Shift your body. Lift your left hand up. Rinse through your body. Twist it. Press your right hand away. Take your gaze up, friends. Exhale, low lunge. Drop your hand. Inhale, crescent lunge. Right away, rise. Up you go. Your right leg inches back. Give yourself permission to lower down deeper. And then hug the cradle of your pelvis. Turn it all on. Inhale. Exhale, take your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Opposite grip if you can remember. Inhale, puff up your chest, hold and breathe. Squeeze your shoulders to open your hearts. Next layer of this is to look up, release your head and neck, and allow all of the stabilizer muscles to turn on. Get more vulnerable here. What you're doing is eliciting more sensation, more feeling, less numbing. That is the healing medicine. Inhale. Exhale, humble crescent. Go forward and down. And it's actually harder to balance in humble crescent versus humble warrior because your foot is up. So if you want to put your foot down, that's fine. It changes your hips a little bit. Do what's best for you. Release your grip. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Drag your right leg back and up. Exhale, standing figure four this side. Go right back into external hip rotation, except now we're on your other leg. Breathe. Shift back. Slow it down. Begin to give way to what's coming up. It's like that old saying, the only way out is through, and I believe that same essence is true for healing. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Lift your right leg high. Exhale, open-hearted crescent lunge is what we'll call this. Drop your right foot back. Lean back. Draw your shoulders behind you. Spread your fingers, and it's a back bend. So strong through the middle of your body. Just lift your thoracic and roll over this invisible barrel. Yeah, Colin, lift your heart, buddy. I see you. And you too with all that hair. Inhale, lift your hands up. Exhale, high to low. Come on home. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Breath to movement. Inhale, lift your right leg up and open. Exhale, low flip dog. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Here's the change. Inhale, split dog. Exhale, knee to the inside elbow. Inhale, split dog. Exhale, wide low lunge. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, Skandasana. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, take a bind. Inhale, look up. Exhale, humble crescent. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Sweep your left leg up. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, open-hearted crescent. Land and expand. Inhale, crescent lunge, palms touch. Exhale, high to low, chaturanga vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and open. Exhale, land. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Here's the change. Inhale, split dog. Lift your left leg high. Exhale, bring your left knee to your right elbow. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, wide low lunge. Inhale, side angle. Your right hand goes back and up. Exhale, Skandasana, flow. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, humble crescent. Inhale, one-legged mountain with grace, which means to move fluidly. Exhale, standing figure four. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, open-hearted crescent lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, high to low push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. 3 rounds of breath. 3 rounds of breath. Notice what happens when we move intentionally and you give yourself permission to feel, to answer the question of what needs to be mended in order for me to feel whole and complete. Bring that to the forefront of your heart. We're going to flow again with just a couple of add-ons. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, flip it. Inhale, lift your hips. This stays the same. Exhale, low. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, low. Let's move. Inhale, split dog. Listen for the change. Exhale, side crow. Walk your hands a little closer. Bring your right knee to your left elbow. Hook it on the outside. Find chaturanga arm frame. Swing your left leg up. Colin, you got this, buddy. Hold and breathe. Kayla, I know you're moderating and you're side crowing. Hold and breathe. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Woo! Exhale, wide low lunge, back to our flow. Inhale, side angle. Lift your left hand back and forward. Exhale, Skandasana. Pause and breathe. Take your left hand behind your left shin, or in front and behind. We're moving to a bind. Your right hand, take it behind and capture. So you're squeezing deeply, compressing the left side of your body, and at the same time, opening your heart in a really big way. Stretch through your left chest, your left back. Release your bind. Put your hands down. Inhale, low lunge twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, bring your hands behind you, hold the bind. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, humble crescent. Listen for the change. Keep your bind. Inhale, bound, one-legged mountain pose, rise. Pour your fist down, lift your left knee high. Notice how when you tap into the backside, there's extra strength. Exhale, bound figure four. Place your left foot over your right knee and start to move. Start to lower. Begin to reach your forehead to the inside arch of your left foot. So it requires grace and trust. Grace meaning you are supported. Grace meaning when you're laid on your bill, you get extra days. Grace meaning forgiveness for falling. Forgiveness for the mistakes we've made. Apply it here. Let yourself fall like I just did. Hold the bind. Inhale, one-legged mountain, come up. Exhale, bound airplane. Take your left leg behind you. Reach back. Oh. Squeeze your left butt cheek. Pull your heart forward. Yeah, Chelsea Murphy, you got this. David Bowie's watching. Pull back. Exhale, standing inhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Plant your hands firmly into your ground.
Bend your right knee, look forward, L hops are next. With a strong left leg, lean forward and drive the earth away. Do it again. Lean forward. Yes, both feet up to the sky. Take as many hops as you need to. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice work, Annie. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Let's begin again. Exhale, flip. Inhale, adjust your hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hips. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, split dog. Hold. Walk your hands a little closer. Exhale, side crow. Shift forward. Put your left knee behind your right elbow. Chaturanga arm frame. Then shoot your right leg out to the side. Hold and breathe. Steve Ryan, where you at, buddy? Inhale, lift your left leg high. Whoops. Exhale, big wide low lunge. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, Skandasana. Shift it back. Hold. So opportunity to come back into your breath. Take the full bind. Wrap your right arm around the outside edge of your right shin. And take your left hand behind you. If you have a towel and you can't reach, use that. Either way, big opening in your inner groin, which is also your hips, there's 360 degrees, and your heart. We need these two to be in concert. We need this natural knowledge, wisdom in your body to be connected so that it can heal. So we open up the channel here. Gently release. Inhale, low lunge twist. Let's go. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, bind. And it's the opposite grip. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, bound, humble, crescent thing. Gaze forward, keep the bind. Here's our next change. Inhale, bound, one-legged. Stand up and hold. So with your hands behind you, keep your right knee in line with your hip. First, get accustomed to this new grip. Trust the strength in your back line. And then lead with your heart. Exhale, bound, figure, forward. Start to bring your forehead down to the inside edge of your ankle. Reach your hands forward. And it's okay if it's messy. It's okay if it's messy. It's okay if it's messy. Nobody ever said it was supposed to be clean, perfect, and beautiful. Especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Especially when it comes to you and healing. So messy might look like a messy practice. It might look like a lot of tears. It might look like a yelling or cussing. It doesn't matter. Give yourself the space to feel it because you got to feel it to heal it. That's it. That's all. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Keep the bind. Exhale, bound airplane. Sweep your right leg back. Lift your chin. What happens when you begin to lead with your heart? When you capture all of the emotions, all of the sensations, all of the feelings, all of the frustration, anger, hurt, sorrow, what happens? It begins to turn and transmit into joy, into peace, into steadiness. Lead with your heart and nothing else. Turn it all on. Breathe in. Exhale. Bring your hands down. Standing L. Then right away, bend your left knee. Look forward before your brain gets in the way. L hops. Lead with your right leg. Power up with your left leg, which is your bottom leg. You're going to take a couple of these. Good. Breathe. Breathe. Jump up. Jump up. Jump up. Exhale, low plank. Nice job, friends. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, forearm plank. Bring your hands down. Lower your hips. Breathe. Start to turn the feeling into strength. Turn the hurt, turn the sorrow, turn the wound into power, into the scab, into the heat of healing. There's a process here. This is why your body gets a fever. Hold. For 4. Here for 3. Final 2. On your knees in 1. Lower down. Shift back. Roll on down to your back. Keep your knees bent. Lift your heels. We're going to reach right and left. Right, left, right, left. Exhale, 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 exhale. Good, so just tap the outside edge of your heel with your tiny finger, your pinky finger. Keep your shoulders lifted. Work your side obliques. Left, right, right. Exhale, 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 exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, final 4, 3, holding 2, holding 1, center, up, down, tiny lift, exhale, exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands, your hands to the side of your head. You're going to go opposite knee, opposite elbow, but you'll lift your foot. Keep your shoulders lifted. Left knee, right elbow. Lift and tap. Lower down. Lift and tap. That's the movement. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Good. Work this. This is a big power core move. This is hard. When you gotta lift your leg and your body to meet in the center, keep doing that. Keep doing that. For 8, 7, last 6, 5. On your back in 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lay down. Woo! Let me hear that. Woo! Do you feel the fire in your belly? Do you feel the fire in your heart? If you can reach the chat, go for it. If not, you lay there with your hands on your heart center and your body ignited. Yeah, honey. Woo! Fire, Megan. On your back. Nicole Fuller, what's up? Close your eyes, bring your knees into your chest. Rock and roll forward and back, rock and roll vinyasa. So take 3, cross your ankles, plant your hands, shoot your butt up to the sky, land in low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Breathe. Inhale, lift your left. Don't do that. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, revolve crescent lunge. Bring your hands to heart center. Hook your left elbow over your right knee. Energetically pull your pelvic floor up and in and tie it to the bottom of your rib cage. It's going to give you space to turn. Then press your right hand into your left. Deepen the experience of your twist in revolve crescent lunge. Dr. Kat, I love that you're here. Press and twist, friends. So layer 1, as you breathe in revolve crescent lunge, is to bring the hurt to light. There's no need to hide it or to keep it in the dark. Everything needs its time in the sun. And then once it's in the sun, friends, give yourself permission to feel through the rinse. Give yourself permission to feel through the twist, through the heat, through the intensity. You must feel it to heal it, period. So you let it go. through tears, through sweat, through breath. You twist and you rinse. This practice in itself is healing. And I love that we don't even have to use our big smart brains. Our intuitive body understands how to heal itself if we give it the space to do so. Yeah, Anastasia. And it came from you. Exhale, gaze down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Hold. Straighten your front right leg. Spin your back heel down. Reach forward, exhale, triangle pose. Take your right hand down to the ground and your left hand up. We're only here for a beat. I want to take your left hand, reach it behind you. Look for the half bind. So you can grab your right thigh and continue to open your heart. Now with your bottom hand, with your right hand, reach forward. So more power to open your heart, more permission to crawl inside into clean house. To clean house. Take your gaze down. Bend your right knee. Plant your right hand on the ground. Inhale. Round half moon. If this works for you, lift your left leg up. You can always release the half moon as well. Press your right foot in. So you lift your toes. Drive your big toe mound down. And pull up the sole of your right foot. At the same time, focus on the squeeze of your left butt cheek in order to open your hips a little more. Bend your right knee a little bit, release the bind, reach back, grab your left foot, Chapasana variation. And all of these are just variations. You find the one that works for you. Kick your left leg back, stretch it open through your quad. Again, I'll say this every time I teach. The more and more you can open the front line of your body, right now when we're at home and sitting, more the better. So we'll always get that in these practices. Gently release your foot, lift your left hand up. Exhale, bend your right knee and land your left foot behind you gently. Inhale, warrior two. This is the first one of our practice. Solid, steady, strong, connected. Really pay attention to how different a warrior two feels here. With total body integration, with holistic integration, with permission to feel the heat and the dark. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low. Bring it all home. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. This time, hook your right elbow over your left knee. Before you turn on your upper body, pull your pelvic floor up and in and tie that energy to the bottom of your rib cage. Knot it up. Lift your tummy energetically away from your left thigh. Now you have the space to rinse and to twist. Hold the revolve crescent lunge. So it's about a minute. Focus in on your breath. Focus in on your breath. And there's something that naturally happens when you give yourself permission to feel. It is oftentimes sponsored by thoughts of guilt or looking at what you may have done right or what you could have done better. And this is where the third gate of healing comes in, and it's the gate of forgiveness. As you're noticing and processing all of it, be gentle on yourself and give yourself permission to forgive. We are always doing our best. So can you see yourself? Can you see the action? Can you see the hurt? And put a Band-Aid over it by saying, I forgive. Because the essence of forgiveness is compassion. It's empathy. It's to know that none of this is malicious. Nobody's doing this on purpose. And so the ability to say, I forgive you, or I'm sorry, is the neosporin. Exhale, take your gaze down. Inhale, Stand up. Inhale, crescent lunge. Straighten your back leg. Then gently spin your heel down. Straighten your left leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, triangle. First you find the shape. And when it feels right, take your top hand, which is your right hand, wrap it. So I like to lift my torso up and catch the front of my thigh. Then come back down. Now with your bound hand, you can press, and this will give you a little bit more rotation. Inhale, reach your bottom hand forward. And this pose simply represents your ability to be strong, to be grounded, to be rooted, to know that your actions are always your best. And yet, to trust the balance of your body and to say sorry if you get wiggly, because it's not a big deal. Take your gaze down, exhale, bend your left knee, plant your left hand on the ground in front of you. So think of our low lunge when we had that wide stance. We're mirroring it here. Inhale, shift forward, bound half moon. Lift your right leg to the sky. You can always play with balance, your bottom hand if you want. Otherwise, stay here. Press your big toe out into the ground, lift your arch, open it up. You can always stay here if you want to do Chapasana on this side. Bend your knee a little bit, release your bind, capture your right ankle, then kick behind you. Kick behind you. And it's a big opening in your heart and in your quad. I feel it in my quad a lot. Breathe. Gently release the top hand. Exhale, bend your left knee, drop. Inhale, warrior two, first one on your left. Hold and breathe, my friends. Hold and breathe. And already, the process has begun. And you go inside and you give yourself the permission slip to feel the feels. And it's not about being strong. It's about being real. It's about being authentic. It's about honoring and acknowledging everything. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift your left hand up. Exhale, high to low push-up. Chaturanga Vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon number two. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Walk your toes back. This time, walk them back 2 or 3 steps. Notice how much space you have. Press the earth away. Lift your heart. Bring your hands to the center of your heart. Turn on your quads, or your glutes. Super active here. Last bit, lift your hands up to the sky, look up. So active in the bottom half. Should be so active that you can stand up from here if you wanted to. You would just drive the back leg up and over. We're not doing that, but that's an example of how strong you should be. Take another breath. Exhale, now release. Bring your hands down, fall. And it's a big release, a big half pigeon. We started with the ligaments and tendons, we went in, and now we're at a place where it's full and holistic. And I want you all to know that we're in this together. It may feel like you're alone or with your roommates or your living mates, but there are over 250 people practicing virtually together right now in real time, processing and moving. So know that you're not alone. Know that you're never alone. Know that the human experience is the same for all of us. Know that it's now 280 people. This internet is insane. We get to do this work together and the vibration carries. So please release deep. Breathe deep. Laugh loud, sob loud. Inhale, press the earth away. Exhale, reach your leg up and shake it. Inhale, float your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left side. So we'll do the same thing. Scoot your leg way back. And then turn on all of the muscles in and around your hips. So I guess that's the hidden benefit. When we light it all up and we don't put anything in the dark, then we can tap into the full potential of our strength here. So as a visual example, no hands on the ground, just knees. When you're engaged, it's easy to come on up. It's easy to be hypermobile, yet strong. So find that. And we can't do that in the beginning. Now bring your hands to heart center, palms up, lift up, reach it all up. As HP would say, find that cord of healing energy and pull it through the crown of your head and into your heart and let your entire body light up. Breathe in. Exhale, pull it all down, release, soft, sleepy, half pigeon. Friends, we're in this together. It's not just a yogi thing. It's not just a mom or dad thing. It's a human thing. And I can't help but fall in love with the picture of humanity healing together. Humanity forgiving each other for the missteps we've had along the way. For acknowledging that we're all doing our best and we all simply want to be seen, felt, and heard, that we all just want to be loved. Inside of that kernel lies the kernel of hope. Hope for a better future, hope for the future that we all get to co-create together. Even you, Colin. I love you, buddy. Breathe well here, friends. Suck well, cry well, laugh well, smile big. Inhale, lift your heart, tuck your toe. Exhale, downward facing dog. You know this one. Shake your leg out, allow it to feel good. Find a steady downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walk your feet up to the top of your mat. Cross your ankles, have a seat. Extend your legs long in front of you. Inhale, lift your hands and heart. Exhale, forward fold. Forward fold. Because I know some of you so well, because I know myself so well, the question that I was faced with in this prescription for healing was that it's hard to forgive when you're angry. And I just keep coming back to, you can't stop a war if your eyes are closed and you're yelling. It's required to drop your armor, to drop your shield, to practice empathy, open-heartedness, and compassion with first yourself and then the world. Once we all put down those weapons, then we can heal. It's like consistently rubbing off a scab. We need to be tender, treat it right, let it breathe, protect it, put a Band-Aid on it, and then it starts to heal. So it's about being soft. That's the forgiveness, to be soft. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, slowly roll down your back. Final resting pose, Savasana. Let it go, my dear friends. Let it go. Let it go. From where you're lying, take a deep, big breath in. Open mouth exhale. Ah. Again, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. And start to bring your body back to life. Thank you, Tim. You are awesome, brother. It's not about what it looks like. It's about your heart and your effort. As long as you feel good, you've got it, my man. Have a good call. Friends, stretch your bodies out and make your way to a seated position. Bring your palms to press. Close your eyes, dip your chin to your chest. And just look inside. Did the healing process begin for whatever the answer to the question was an hour ago? Have you started to put some light on it? Has it softened? Sometimes it happens through the practice, sometimes it happens over time. Be gentle, be sweet, be loving. Inhale, lift your thumbs to your third eye center. Exhale, bow forward. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. Thank you for practicing with you, with each other, with the world. Every time you unroll your mat, whether you're conscious of it or not, it's an opportunity to expand, to heal. I love the classes of Neosporin. To move forward. Life is hard, and it's beautiful, and it's rich, and sometimes it hurts. And having the ability to come together and to share some tools with each other to help move through the process is what this community is about. So thank you. I'm reminded of Sean Korn. Most of you know who she is. She's an extraordinary teacher, and she shared this story one time about not necessarily healing, but about how to move forward. And she's an activist, and she was on the front lines, and she had her eyes closed and her mouth open. She was yelling, and she was never getting results, and it was because she was still at war and wasn't forgiving. And that was just so present for me to look at where I'm at the world and at a virus, and to shift my perspective in order to move forward. Is that Sharonda? So sweet that you're on here. My sweet friends, it is 1 minute, 3 minutes after the top of the hour, so thank you again. Reach out to me. My name is Anthony Chavez. It's anthony.chavez@corepoweryoga.com if you want to talk about class. That's so sweet. Thanks, Lindsay. Or Anthony Chavez Yoga social. So keep in touch. We'll start a meditation in a couple of minutes. You won't need anything for meditation. Thank you, Kayla. Michelle, I miss you. Colin, thank you. Liam, no, thank you. All right, friends, let's begin to shift from our practice to meditation. Find a seat, any seat. You can slouch if you want to. You don't have to be straight up. Oh, Red Jen, love you so much. It's going to mirror our practice. If you joined us for practice, we get to do a little bit more of a mental dive into it. If you're just joining us for meditation, it's going to be a little bit of a process on how to start
the healing process for yourself if there's anything that is unsettled for you. Begin by closing your eyes. And breathing. Notice your breath. Fall into the stillness of this moment. Fall into the stillness of your heart. When you look inside of yourself, what needs healing? You let your heart answer. And if there's a few things coming up, because sometimes life is gnarly, just pick one. What needs to be healed? And once it's bubbled up for you, get really close to it. Be with it. Get close to the scenario. It could be the virus, could be the furloughs and layoffs that are happening all over the country. Could be something at home. Whatever it is, get close to the situation. And the reason I'm asking you to do this is to bring it to light. Oftentimes, we hide our pain. We shove it away, we put it in the closet. We avoid it, and or we do things to numb them out. And those are short-term fixes, but we've all been alive long enough to know that it just stays in the closet until you're ready to get it. So I once heard a friend describe it this way that made me laugh. He asked if anybody had a dog, and somebody raised their hand. And he said, you know, if the dog went to the bathroom, went a number 2 on your carpet, would you put it in the closet and just save it for later? And we all laughed and said, no. And hopefully you're giggling with your eyes closed, and if not, that's okay. But the point was to bring it to light, because there's some work in healing. A few moments of silence to be with it. And as you're being with it, what naturally happens is that you'll begin to feel and relive some of those moments. And here's where the healing happens. Allow yourself to feel the feels. Allow yourself to, what we like to say, process and not hide. Oftentimes, there is no coaching that is ever even needed when you're dealing with things. All that's ever needed is a moment of feeling. Cry it out. Yell it out. Go outside and yell. Stay inside and yell. Stomp your feet. Have your big feelings. Stuffing them down inside doesn't do any support. Then the next layer is to cultivate empathy and compassion for yourself and for the situation. It's to start to put yourself in and around with your heart. to know that the virus is just doing what the virus does, and that there isn't an evil intent. It's surviving or trying to survive as we are trying to survive, and there's this common ground that we start to cultivate. It's an understanding. And or the person that lashed out at you and was mean to you was simply hurt themselves and or trying to protect a part of themselves and felt that that was the best way to respond to the situation. One of my favorite sayings is that, and my wife reminded me of this the other day, is that hurt people hurt people. And so our ability, your ability to empathize and to find compassion and to put yourself in that person's shoes and want to alleviate the suffering and the pain automatically diffuses the situation in your heart and rushes in or elicits the healing process. And the next step is to now start to pull out the lessons that that situation has taught you. The more intentional time we've had with my family, with my kids, the ability to connect virtually with new friends, all of the home-cooked meals, the homeschooling, all of these wonderful things that wouldn't have happened if not for the situation we're in. And I know that's not the new part, but it's the last part, because it's hard to find those linings without first putting the Band-Aid on the hurt part. So in your brain and your heart, just look for and start to make a mental list of all of the good that has come from the healing or from the hurt. Yeah, it's really sweet. It's exponential, right? I don't know if you can see it. Some road rash here, fell off my bike. Learned some lessons. And the exponential growth is that the lessons I learned from falling off my bike, I get to carry with me beyond the situation. It's not that I never rode my bike again. I ride now with more awareness, with more tools to have better results, to have a better experience. So this will end. We will all walk back into a studio and hug each other and high-five each other and eat at restaurants. And the things that we are learning from it, the scars, the healed scars, we get to carry with us to make it that much richer on the other side. We'll complete with 6 deep rounds of breath. Inhale. Exhale. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. final time. Feel up. Let go. Place your palms upon your heart. Hold it gently. Hold it tenderly. Tell yourself thank you for your practice. Thank you for your willingness to move forward, to learn and to grow. Thank you for your love. Inhale, lift your thumbs, your third eye. Exhale, bow forward. Namaste. Namaste, friends. Thank you. Again, reach out. Stay connected. I have all the faith in the world that this next version of us is going to be the best that Earth has ever seen. The most connected, the most empathic, the most loving. Next class is up at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time today. And what else I want to tell you? We have a new series. So every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm doing 30 minutes on emotional healing practices, tools and tips from here to your physical body to mental exercises on how to support yourself energetically through life, like for now, and through our life. And we have classes every day at 2 o'clock on this channel, on the CorePower Yoga YouTube channel. Right on, Catherine. All right, my friends, share this video. I said this yesterday, and it's worth saying two things. Share all of these videos with the people in your life who are not doing yoga. I know a big obstacle for people is getting into a room and their self-judgment and all that stuff that goes along with I'm not good enough. But what a better time to share the gift of yoga while people are at home in their kitchen without being judged. Because then you can share this gift that way and it's safe without judgment. Second thing is we as CorePower are launching this type of work for companies, for corporations, for wellness programs. So whatever your job is, wherever you are, whatever your company you work for, if you feel like a yoga class, a meditation, any type of this type of personal development work will support you, reach out to me and we will get it set up with the best that CorePower Yoga has to offer you. So anthony.chavez@corepoweryoga.com and we will come and support you and your company with mindfulness tools, techniques, and practices. All right, my dear friends, love you tons. Can't wait to see you next time. Namaste.